What's up, royal warriors? Ben here, back with another hot pot of tea. You are not going to believe the shade coming out from the royal family these days. Well, at long last, King Charles said, enough is enough, and slammed that door on those Sussexes once and for all. I mean, we're all still reeling from that bit with Queen Elizabeth. Her Majesty was the epitome of grace, dignity, and devotion to the crown. Just when one thought the period of mourning had ended, here comes Harry and Meghan causing hell with their hurt feelings again. Shouldn't they have, when they decided to bail on their duties? You can't have your cake and eat it. They desired the shallow celebrity life in California so much that they burnt bridges after bridges with every institution that made them relevant. That, after years of psychophantic media puppets besmirching the monarchy through their grotesque debut on Netflix, they have the temerity to try and rehabilitate themselves. So, I know you are dying to know more about me, and before I go on, I just want to take time out and spread some love and appreciation to all my fans out there. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Here is Harry's Spare, a ridiculous new memoir that ultimately betrays and violates family privacy. I don't care how romanticized the entire story of the prince struggling is, it is beyond justifiable to air out your family's dirty laundry like that. And to the world. How vile, a disrespectful money-making scheme. Not to add the timing of when this came out, just after the Queen's death, to put salt in the wounds. They know exactly what they were doing, desperately clinging to what little fame they had left. And then, there's Meghan, the former D-list actress who has a whole personality that's basically, I'm a philanthropist and feminist, pay attention to me. A holier-than-thou woke-splaining coupled with the faux regal airs make anyone want to gag. Newsflash, you were a one-on a literal glass slipper into the royal family, only to throw the Queen's nephew under the bus time and again with shady leaks and thinly veiled digs, not to mention that disastrous Oprah interview. I mean, I have never seen a more calculated performance. At this point, I don't know what is more sickening, Prince Harry ready to throw his entire family under the bus just so she can stroke her ego, or Meghan, who is now at this point, desperately dragging the whole institution through the mud. So thank goodness for King Charles, he's finally put an end to the sideshow. Of course, such con artists will try to wriggle back across the pond to rebrand Piatto, capitalizing on the so-called short memory of the UK public. We'll see straight through them. The British public is left less impressionable to the Sussexes' Hollywood antics, according to royal experts. We do not have such a good forgettery for all the great hurt and huge strain and embarrassment this has caused the royals. So, having left the palace, why would you want to walk back there with all their smear campaigns? Ready to trade in the regal life for a plastic life of D-list stardom and Instagram posts sponsored by some company? Fine. That was your call, but don't come crying back when the facade falls down, the door is slammed, and the bridge is burnt. Time will tell what will happen next. I'm going to be back very shortly with more scalding hot tea. You know what to do, like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon before we close. Very, very soon, from us to you, we'll see you again.